Hello class, it's been a cold and snowy few days here in Ohio, but that can't stop us from doing some fun math. Since we're not in person to explore math together, I wanted to make a quick video to help you with the project that we're currently working on. Lucky for us, we're doing it on GeoGebra, which can be done almost anywhere. Remember, I do expect that you all come back to class ready to work after these snow days, and that includes making some progress on this project while at home. So just log into your account on GeoGebra and get working. If everyone remembers from the past week of classes, we have started to explore GeoGebra as a really cool tool that we can use to develop a better understanding of math. This stick figure project was designed for you to have the opportunity to discover all the different parts of GeoGebra. I'm going to show you a couple of different things that may help you work on the project at home outside the classroom. To start, if you have not already created a new saved calculator for this project, you're going to want to choose Graphing Calculator here under New Math Apps. This will open up a new graphing calculator. You can see here that there is a keyboard for you to insert different components of equations and a whole bunch of different things that you can add to your graph. And those will be inputted over here on the left. And then you can also click over to Tools, which gives you even more things you can add to your graph. And you can look through these and determine what makes sense for you to create your stick figure. And then it might not be helpful on this project, but for future projects, there's this table component where if you input a function or equation over here and then you choose for it to input into the table, it'll give you a table of your points on your graph. An important part of making stick figures on GeoGebra is the use of line segments, and there are a couple of different ways that you can do this, and I'm going to let you explore that on your own, but to show you one of the ways to do this, you are going to click on Tools here, and then scroll down to the bottom where it says Lines and choose Segment. And here it tells you a little bit about what you have to do in order to create a line segment. Basically, you choose one point. We'll go 0, 2, right around there. That inserts a point A. And then you choose the end point that you want your line segment to end at, which will go to 0, negative 2. And that creates your new line segment. You can then go over here if you were interested over to Algebra, and you see that it has inputted the point, the x and y coordinates for both of those points, and then it inputs the line segment as a function from A to B and with a length of 4. Now if you go back over here and make sure you're on Move, you can adjust the height or length of your line segment. If you choose to move it around, you can add more line segments. Our stick figure needs arms and some legs, and you see where I'm going with this. So just as an example of what you can do with line segments on here, or how you can start your project. In addition to line segments, one of the other most important things about making a stick figure is making sure that your figure has a head. Now there are a couple ways you can do this, and of course I want you to take the time and really discover the different tools on GeoGebra that might help you do this. If you really want to have some fun, you could try to create a round head for your stick figure out of a bunch of different line segments using what we just learned. Now that's just a challenge for you. Or you could create a circle. I'll show you one of the easier ways to do it. You could create a circle by scrolling down on this Tools tab all the way down to the bottom with circles. And you're going to want to choose Circle with Center here. And again, it'll give you a little blurb of how to best do this. So what you're going to want to do is you choose your center point. We'll go with 0, 3 here. And you see it inputs point A, just like it did for the line segment. And then you expand your circle out like this until it's the size that you want. We'll just go with that for now. And it puts another point on the circle, and we called it circle C. And just with the line segments, it inputted those components under the Algebra tab with points A and B, which A is the center of the circle, B is on the circle, and then it gives a rough equation of this circle with center A and point B. If you want A and B to not show up on your screen or show up as small as possible, you can go over to Settings and Style, and then you want to scroll this point size down to 1. Can X out of that, and you see it's become smaller. And then you can do the same for B. Now, if you want point A and point B to show up and be visible on your stick figure, that's perfectly fine. If you want to incorporate them into your creation, go at it. And so that is a way to create a circle on GeoGebra that you might utilize for making a head. Now you can also add points on here for the eyes, like that, just by choosing points. And we use line segments before for the body, so doing that for like the nose and the mouth. Or if you want to get really fancy and do a semicircle and figure that out, this project is designed for you to really discover all of the different components of GeoGebra, whether we've learned their applications yet or not. Just have some fun with it, take some time, and I look forward to seeing your creations. Remember to save your creations as you work on them and upload them to our class site once they are finished. Please have some fun with this project, use your creativity, and I look forward to seeing your progress on this project when we get back to school. Stay safe and warm.